Hello and welcome to my Digimon World 1 walkthrough series. We are currently up to part... I've actually forgot, part 5 I think it is. In the last part we left off on just going to train our Greymon. Didn't mean to get into this battle here, this was an accidental. I trained Greymon stats up to 2 of each, so 2000 HP, 2000 MP, and then 200 of attack, speed, defense and brains. And as you've just seen there, the magma bomb now one hit meta battle, so that's a big difference there. Plan for this episode will be to open up the game a bit more, because at the moment we don't have access to many areas, so we're going to go to Drill Tunnel, do something there to unlock another area, and then when we get stops from progressing in that, as you have to wait a day, we'll go over towards the ancient jungle area, tropical jungle I should say, to unlock another region there as well. I think in the last episode, if you remember, we unlocked Centaurumon. We'll be delving a little further up there to unlock, well, not so much as unlock someone else, but move towards unlocking someone else, let's say. This guy here is basically having a tantrum because of the heat, so he'll fight you, but he don't really do anything. It's just a case of fighting him for credits, and well, you can potentially learn a move off him, but I'm not going to bother. And as you can see, 3 hits and this guy's going to be dead. So Greymon is kicking some serious ass. So that was easier than it should have been, but we did it with Greymon's 300 brains. Brains doesn't actually, I've read up a bit into techniques and stuff, and basically Greymon has 3 technique areas. He has fire, and battle, and because battle comes up last, that's his 3rd technique, which means he has 0% chance of learning certain techniques from battle and from brains. So in order to get to learn the techniques that he needs there, you would have to do it with a Digimon whose main technique area is battle. So to get all the techniques, you basically have to raise every Digimon and sort of like battle pretty much the Digimon within that area, to learn the techniques or train up the brains. What I've got to do here is move that big pile of dirt. So what you do is you talk to that Digimon there, and then he gives you a tray. You press X on the dirt, it'll pick it up. Then what you do is you take it out here and back to where we came from, past the green ugly men. So back towards the exit, and as you walk towards the exit, Greymon or your Digimon will dump the dirt. Then all you do is you take it back, like so. And this time when you go speak to Digimon, he'll say thanks for your help, blah 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 blah. And then it'll say HP's up by 50, MP's up by 50, attack and defense is up by 5. So it trains your Digimon at the same time as progressing through the game. Bit like that. So as you'll see now, thanks for your work. You get 500 bits as well, I forgot to mention. Oh, HP is up by 50, offense and defense by 5, so you don't actually get MP. Anyway, you have to do this about 10 times, not 10 times, but more than 10 times. But after doing it so much, your Digimon will get tired and Digimon won't let you do it, so you have to wait a day or rest your Digimon basically. So what we're going to do, well, our Digimon needs rest, is go over towards the tropical jungle area. Over there, there's still quite a lot to be done, but I don't think there's that much we can do at the moment. It's just a case of Oh, there's a mushroom. Right, so there we are. We're in tropical jungle. And there's the stupid penguin mom. And there's the mushrooms. So here's the Mangrove Region. If we go north of here, I think we end up getting attacked by one of these. Let's have a look. Oh, no, I've got the skills to avoid that one. And that one. Oh, and what about this one? Oh, of course I have. So here we go. This is where you meet Centaurumon. It said trespasser alert. He'll shoot. What you've got to do is, I'll show you for the first time. You've got to clear this maze by not walking in any straight lines whatsoever, because that happens, and it takes off half your Digimon's health every hit. So 2 hits and that's it. You're right. Game over for you. So if you'll notice in a minute, I'll get hit. So it took half my Digimon's health off. It took 400 because he had less than half left. So there we go. He gets hit and it resets, but I managed to do it. And once you get to the other end, you have to get to the circle and Centaurumon will come out. So there he is. Basically, you don't have to fight him, you don't do nothing, he'll just agree to join the city. There he did. He'll go on, he'll stay in the city and wait for us. What he does is actually he opens up the clinic, which is a better form of resting for your Digimon. When you're training your Digimon, you'll get tired. The way to recover from that is to take him to the hospital and rest him. Centaurumon will say, your Digimon is tired, you shouldn't push him so hard, something like that, and then let him rest. Do that about once or twice and you'll be good to go training again. So here we are, we're back in the city after our Digimon going to sleep as well. Which means we can actually go back to Drill Tunnel and finish off what we started. Down here. There's the shop with Coelho and Betamon. And here's the clinic, what Centaurumon's opened. I'm not going to show you in there yet just because it doesn't really need to be done anything. This was me skipping back to Drill Tunnel, just clearing the dirt off. And this is the last pile. So once we go back you'll see that there's no more dirt there to be moved. And basically Digimon will turn around and say, there is nothing more to be done now, all you can do is wait for us to finish off digging. When he says that, you have to wait for that day to end, rest your Digimon, and then go back to Drill Tunnel, and there'll be a doorway open, but we'll get into that as part of the next episode, because it leads on to recruiting a load more Digimon for the city. So as you can see, no more dirt. Thanks for your work. Get the usual rewards. And if we speak to him again, I think we're finished moving. Our job is going well, thanks. Please wait a little more. So he's just saying, please wait. Well, they basically finish off digging. The weight of our Digimon drops drastically because of all this training, which isn't very good. But look at it, our Digimon's defense and offense now, it's at 270, and the health is around 27 as well. All them techniques there, I don't think we're going to be able to get before Greymon passes away, but I will definitely try. Because I'm going to try and get all the medals in this walkthrough, but whether that's possible or not, we don't know. Anyway, we are going to go back to Tropical Jungle. Because there is one more Digimon that we need to fight, and I didn't mean this one. Battle! Well, we used Spitfire there, which was pretty weak. Magma Bomb! Splat! Dead. So So as you can see, Magma Bomb's quite strong this early in the game, and the thing is it's probably only a quarter of the strength of the biggest damage dealing move in the game, which is called DG Dimension, and I think it does about 720. Well, the power's 720. If I used that then, it would have killed him. Right, I'm going to try this, but we'll probably get slaughtered, so I'm going to save state it. But that is Piximon. It shows up, it's like a stupid rate. It's like 1 in every 100 screens, and it's only at a certain time of day. If you beat him, he'll join the city, but he's an ultimate level Digimon. He has like 5,000 HP, and he hits for a stupid amount, as you're about to find out. Boom, 1300. That easy. Doesn't help that he has that as well, which basically weakens us. There we go. Another 1000 HP done to us. And then he does it again to us there, another 1100. And we've been put back as a virus. And as you can see, we've done very little to him yet. I reckon I could have beat him if I had Greymon's speed up and defense up a bit more, but in all honesty, for me to have done that, by the time I'd have come back he wouldn't have been there anyway. And there he goes, he's going to do his finisher. Boom, 1600, so it's not much difference to what he normally does. Try and get my bleeding finisher in, but we get virused up again. So definitely two. I mean, look at that, Magma Bomb's only doing 182 damage to him. I think that explains. And then he uses that on us and basically batters us. Viruses it up again. We've only got 9 more SM recoveries to go. And we do 7 damage to him. Which is shocking. And then it's going to do another 1100 to us. And you have 5 more SM recoveries. So chances are was 5 in for his slim, and it's going to do another bleeding finisher to us. So there it is, 1700. We've got 3 more. By the time we've used them, we'll have reduced our HP to 100 anyway. So there it is. Literally no chance of defeating him at this stage whatsoever. But that's alright, because we're going to go on to the ones that we intended to get onto, which is in ancient Dino Region. So we go north here, and then we go to where Centaurumon came out of. There we are, ancient Dino Region. And the minute you walk in here, you'll get greeted by no other than Centaurumon. So he says, "We're the sec, blah blah blah," and then fights us. Thinks that we're the bad guy, but we're not, we're the good guy, and that usual thing. Blocks our first shot. That move that he's doing there can be a bit of a pain sometimes, because you literally just carry on increasing your stats to a certain point. But we're looking to be doing quite well against him, so that he's got more HP than us. Got a few good moves that we can't learn. There we are, we're going down to 1600. Just using Magma Bomb. Boom, boom, boom. Using the attack command will use the most powerful move in your technique that you've selected. If you use your call, your Digimon will use a different move, depending on what he thinks is more suitable. I don't know if it's been looked into, but I don't know how much brains affects that. Check that out, it's confusing, he dodges the move. Just did 500 damage to us there. So we used heat laser because he's confused. And again he's used it there. We've got our finisher, but can't really use that until he comes out of confusion. Oh, there we go, and he just hit us. What a sucker. And he avoids it because he's coming out of the virus state. There we go. Reckon 2 more hits and he's dead. Definitely needed MPs and SM recoveries for this, but wasn't impossible. We've kept our health up at 2000 for most of the fight, and that's game over. I remember when I first started playing this game, I thought that beating someone like him would be impossible because of his 3000 HP. But I've played that game this many times, I know that there's things a lot worse than him out there. Basically it explains here that it's his job to protect the ancient dino region, but he didn't realise that we're a good guy. So basically he goes off now further into ancient dino region. We're not going to follow him because we'll do that at a later date, just because the area that we go into there is a bit of a sucker. The Digimon that we fight can be a bit of a pain if you aren't ready for them. They do hit quite hard. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the city, as you can see. We're going to deposit our HP chips so that if we lose a fight we don't lose them. Speak to Centaurumon as well, he'll always explain certain things to you, and in this case, because we've got enough Digimon to the city, he explains about the bandits. They will come into play later there. You basically have to go to the Great Canyon top area and you get attacked by 2 Argamon and an Orgamon, which I don't think we're quite ready for it yet. We could do with an AoE move that's a bit stronger than heat laser. I know just the Digimon that we're going to use against him, if we still haven't got Greymon. But other than that, we are done for this episode. I'm going to go and rest Greymon up. As you can see, his weight's dropped drastically because of all the training and exploring we've done. In the next episode, we will be going back into Drill Tunnel and we'll be unlocking, I'm going to say, 4 new Digimon. Hope you enjoyed watching. JC out.